Okay, I got an unboxing today. Now what's in this box is very exciting. You may have seen it. I saw it online a while ago and it piqued my interest. I never saw a prop quite like it, so it really made me excited about it. And then I met the man behind the prop at IGA. I saw it in person. It's so cool to see. It's just exciting when another juggler or manipulator takes the time and energy to produce from scratch a whole prop, start to finish, the whole thing. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of money. So it's really nice when people do that. I want more people to do that. It's hard to do. So I'm not gonna spoil what's in the box, but you may already know his name. Keenan Lampe, Eccentric Smorgasbord is his Instagram handle. You may have seen him around. He did a series on Instagram with this specific prop, and it's cool, and I'm very excited. The box is already opened. That was not UPS, that was me. I wanted a little peek, but let's get into it. Some assembly acquired, which of course I would not have it any other way. That's a thing. I think more props should require assembly. I think it'd be so cool to get a set of clubs and then you have to put them together. I feel like it makes people more connected to their prop. That's a feeling I've had. Okay, that's spoiling it. That's what it is. Whoa. I mean, look at that. Wow. Oh my, wow. Okay, all right. He said he sent me a few different sizes. I don't know, I'm not an expert on the Harudama. I don't know what the sizes are. I know I saw a huge one and I saw like little more tomahawk sizes. First off, this feels amazing. The weight to this, like, so like I was saying, these just feel good already. Like, I've experimented with foam in the past, making my foam knobs and ends, and it's not easy to get like a nice smooth exterior on this, and like, is solid foam. I wanna know what kind of foam this is. Let's start with opening this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now, I'm not, I don't do kendama. I'm not a kendama guy. I got nothing against it. It's just, it's I don't know, it just never was my thing. But this is exciting to me. Okay, looks like there are some corresponding labels to everything. Well, let's just go color coded. I'm assuming that this is together, the orange, but there's two different size balls, so we'll figure that out later. Blue, pink, orange. I did ask for those colors. He was very nice to make them the colors that I specifically asked for. Well, these guys have numbers on them, the V6, V6, V7. He did say message him if I had any questions, but I'm determined to figure this out myself. I think I can. Like I said, I don't do kendama. I respect it as a skill toy. I respect it as a thing, but this is not the same thing. This is no longer a skill toy. This is a prop. This has moved categories. Which that actually brings me to another question. When does a skill toy become a prop? And I've thought about this and I do have an answer. It is when you're trying to convince the TSA agent to let you bring your clubs as a carry-on. Then your props become a skill toy. I guess this would be the other way around. I don't think I'd be able to bring this as a carry-on. Oh my goodness. And he included an Allen key. What a guy. This is just making me so happy. This is such a satisfying collection of items that I get to put together and then juggle. I also love that it doesn't come with instructions. It just has what to do written on the individual props. Align knots with cross. Oh, okay, I see. Big cup, version 6.2. It says it on the thing. Okay, I'm doing the 6 later. Okay. we are going to start with the blue one. So, that would be the spike. This spike goes in there. Okay, I see how this goes. I'm getting there. That's for the big one. So I'm figuring that there's the sideways screws, that these just squeeze in here. It's true. There's supposed to be a cup on the bottom. Okay. See, that's how little I know about kendamas, or just damas in general. I forgot that there's a cup on the bottom of the whole thing. That's really cute. Step 1. By the way, I really appreciate that there's like the plastic part inside that everything gets screwed into, and it's embedded in the foam, and everything just feels very secure and solid and durable, and I love that. So I think this one goes all the way through. There we go. Oh yeah. I think I did it right. This is very satisfying. Okay, let's make the next one. Much easier when you know what you're doing. But overall, not difficult to put together. Wow. Okay, let's do the big one. Now I'm a harudama expert. I know exactly how this works. That goes up. Flathead screws. I love flathead screws for props. I've been thinking about making clubs with flathead screws, you know, just for the art of it. The idea of assembling something like 10 clubs with flathead screws does not make me excited, but the beauty and the simplicity would be real nice. Nope. This is so much fun. There we go. Oh yeah. That's got some heft to it. Okay, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Oh yeah. A little scary, but it's possible. Okay, now that I've spent some time getting getting to know this thing, two things have become apparent. Firstly, this is a lot of fun. I'm really digging it. It's such a different prop than I'm used to manipulating. It's got like weight, it's huge. It's not what I'm used to, so it's very exciting. I'm excited to see what I find. Secondly, the size difference between the V6 and the V7, I feel like isn't enough for my desires. I feel like if I'm going big, I'm just gonna go with the big one. Like there's no need to do this kind of small. Like, yeah, it's more manageable, but I'm big, strong, so I don't need to use the light one. But what I do want to do is I want one of these that's like club sized. I think that would be very fun and there'd be a lot of cool possibilities. So I don't know how big, like maybe that big I think would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And I talked to Keenan about this and he suggested that I take a 1-inch dowel and just cut it down and drill the holes in, and I can just use the foam pieces on the dowel. Easy peasy, no problem. Which, that's so cool. Like, not only do I get to put this prop together, I also get to modify it and make it exactly how I want to juggle it. That's what I want. That's what I live for when it comes to juggling props. Like, I'm over the moon right now. This is exactly my type of project. Okay, let's get this measured. So if that is the spike, that would mean that this guy would be here, and then this guy, I think, could be here. Does that feel like enough space? I think so. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. Let's mark this out. We need to cut there. Okay, let's cut this. Let's see how this feels before I commit. That's nice. Oh, that's pretty nice. That feels good. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, I'm convinced. Now what I want to do is sand the top so it's more like this guy. Okay, now let's line it up and mark the holes. Perfect. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh yeah. That's more my speed. Oh. Yes. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I might want to add some tape. I don't have this nice cloth tape that he used on the handle, but electrical tape will have to do. Feel like little hammers. I love them. The other thing that Keenan told me to do, which I'm very excited about. I didn't even know this was a possibility. But he set it up so I could make the handle even longer. Like, how long does something like this even need to be? This might be a little overkill, but that's pretty fun. Oh, have I mentioned how much I love a prop that you can customize? All right, let's see what these guys can do. Okay, that's a lot. I think this is too big for me. Yeah, I'm big and strong, but not that big and strong.